Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to just let you know, I want to just say a story for the video. If you guys like my outfit, if you do, give me a thumbs up or let me know on the comments down below if you actually like it. And I'm gonna put on the screen where I got the pants from if you guys want to get it, or if you guys want to get it for your girlfriend, boyfriend, or if you're a girl, then just letting you know where I got it from. And the top, obviously Victoria's Secret. I actually wore this top on a try-on haul that I did. So if you guys are interested on it, I would say go watch that try-on haul that I did. I forgot what I called it. I only know it was a try-on haul. Anyways, let's get started with the video. Okay, and we'll start at the fact that, at my job, where I work at, there was, it was one day, I'm gonna say, that once upon a time, okay, I'm gonna start with, I was at work, and I was sitting in the office, just getting my things done, whatever. And then I see this dude, older dude, person, whatever. He came in and he was like, hey, can I use the restroom? And I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then he gets out of the restroom and then he just goes like, you're really pretty.
You're really pretty.
And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. What else you gonna say to that besides thank you? Which I don't mind getting compliments from guys that just want to say that you're pretty, but there's ways of saying it. So when this dude was saying that, I was not feeling comfortable with him just being around because the way he was saying it. Because I have gotten other people saying, you're pretty and stuff like that, but it's just the way they say it. So when he was saying it, it was just more like I want you or something like that, more in a sexual way. So, I wasn't feeling comfortable. Of course, I didn't say anything, but I know I wasn't feeling good about it. And then the fact that it was just oh, so you have any kids? Are you married? And stuff like that. I'm just like, no, I'm not married. I'm single, but I do not want anything at all. I don't want a dude. I don't want anything. And this person kept talking and then saying things, and it was just and then he was just okay, let me go outside because my wife is outside.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
And she's toxic. And then he just he started kind of laughing about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And me in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? He said that his wife is outside. And you're over here telling me all of these things to me, not in a respectful way. And of course, I find that disrespectful for his wife. So he goes outside, but then he comes back in and he was just hey, you can call this number and order something for me. And I'm like, sure, what do you want? I'm calling the store, whatever he wants to order. And so I'm on the phone, and then he comes back in and he was just oh my god, you're so pretty, stuff like that. And he would be if I wasn't married, I'll be talking to you and stuff like that. And I felt so weird. All I felt is that my head was getting hot, really hot, and I just didn't know what to do or what to say. I'm on the phone and then this dude over here is saying all this stuff to me, which I find that disrespectful, like I said, towards the wife. Because she's there. She wasn't hearing all of this, but she was there. She was literally outside. So I do not get this at all. I don't understand why some guys can be like that, you know, being in a relationship, being married, and doing this, saying to other girls that they're pretty. Like, okay, I get it. If you're saying that a girl is pretty, like, I mean, yes, go ahead, but like, do not say it in disrespectful way. I would say that would disrespect your wife. But I mean, if you guys are that type of couple that you guys don't agree to, like, you know, call anyone else beautiful or pretty, you know, then you should know the limit, the line, where the line stands at. So, you know, I mean, let me know in the comments down below too, like, if you guys are like comfortable, like, I mean, if any of you are in a relationship right now, would you be doing this? Or you guys don't mind, as long as it's not like in a sexual bad way that you mean it. Personally, for me, like, if I was in a relationship, I feel like I wouldn't get like jealous or mad about that, unless it's like with like some bad intentions. Then that's a whole different thing. But if it's like just saying like, oh my god, look at this, like, look at that girl, she's really pretty, you know, then she's pretty. I'm just saying that she's pretty. But sometimes guys, or it could be girls too, but from my experience, I feel like guys sometimes do not respect other girls, especially when they are in a relationship. Because I had this other dude too. Like, I remember him, I met him at the gym one time. He came up to me, and at that time I was still talking to my ex, which is the person that I broke up like months ago. So he came up to me and he was just like, hey, you know, like, maybe you should give me a number and like, get to know each other. And I'm like, no, like, you know, I'm talking to someone, getting to know someone. So yeah, then after that I see that person, and then I started working like at the office place where I work at now, and he goes there sometimes. Well, he used to. I don't know what happened to him anymore. I don't really care. But he went up there and he was just like, hey, like, how you been? And I'm just like, you know, I felt kind of weird because I'm like, who are you? Like, I couldn't remember him at all. But then I'm just like, oh, that's that dude from the gym. So he was like, so like, how are you? Like, you know, do you still have a boyfriend or something like that? I said, no, things didn't work out. Like, you know, like, I'm just doing my own thing now. He was just like, oh, damn, and I have a girlfriend now. Like, he thinking that, you know, he has a girlfriend and I'm single now, so like, you know, he thinks that he can get with me or something. And I'm just like, oh, well, like, you know, I'm glad you have a girlfriend. I hope everything is going okay with her. Like, you know, like, I don't know who's a girlfriend, and I don't really care, because that's, you know, that's his business. That's not mine. But then one day he came back to the office and he was just like, hey, you said you're single, so like, you know, like, why don't you just like give me your number, we can start talking and stuff like that. I'm just like, no, you have a girlfriend. And he was just like, well, like, don't worry about her, like, I can just like break up with her anytime I want to.
What?
Like, why would you even say that? Like, that's not even a way. If you were trying to approach a girl and you were trying to get her attention or to like be in a relationship with her, like, how are you gonna say that you have a girl and that you can just break up with her anytime you feel like it or want to, and just like this? Like, when he said that, I'm just like, oh, like, oh no, please do not do that to her. Like, in my head, I'm like, she deserves a better person than him, because I mean, if he's doing all of this and she doesn't know, then, you know, that relationship is not gonna work, or it's probably not working. I don't know. But I don't know why guys do that. Well, some girls probably too, but I'm talking about like the guys. Then some guys do not understand what a no means. Like, no means no means no.
The dreams that you had, you want.
Just a simple no. But some people do not understand. And let's just say you're at a store, at the gym, or whatever, restaurant. You see a pretty girl, you want to talk to her and stuff like that, you know. How do you guys say it? You want to like shoot your shot, but like, you know, you go up to her and then you just keep bugging her all the time and like saying like, hey, can I have your number? And she already told you no. And then you guys don't listen, you keep begging for it. Like, I would say do not beg, you know what I mean? I don't know, that would be me if I was a guy personally. Oh my god, I have to show you this story too, like right now. So, I was at the office, and then this guy comes up in there, and he's just like, hey, you know, is your boss here? And I'm like, no, he's not. What can I help you with? So, he was just like, hey, your name is Jesse, right? And I'm like, yeah. He was just like, oh, I follow you on Instagram. So I'm like, oh, really? You follow me on Instagram? I'm just like, that's cool, I guess, thank you. He was just like, you really inspired me because if you know guys, I love to work out, and I work out like 5 days a week. And so he was just like, I looked at your Instagram and like you really inspired me. So like, you know, I lost like, I don't even know how many he said, like 100 pounds or something like that. And he was like kind of like in the bigger chunky size. But now, you know, he's like, I would say like 190 or probably somewhere around there. But he looks, you know, more built up. And I was just like, oh, well, that's good. You know, like, I'm glad I inspired you to like continue with your journey of like losing weight. So he was just like, yeah. And then he was just like, hey, like, you know, you should let me take you out sometime to like get an ice cream or something, you know. And I'm like, oh yeah, like, you know, I'll think about it. But then he comes back again like two weeks later, and he was like, hey, you know, he says sounds, talks to me and stuff like that. And he was just like, hey, can you sign my hat? And I'm like, what do you mean sign your hat? Like, he was just like, yeah, like give me an autograph. And I'm like, I was like, you are lying. Like, what would, like, stop. Like, I'm not even like a famous person at all. I'm just a regular person. Like, I do make videos sometimes, not all the times, but you know, like, I'm not like up there. So he's just like, no, I'm serious, like, you know, give me like an autograph, like sign my hat, put your name in there. And I'm like, I was like, you are kidding, you are joking, right? So he's just like, no, like, here's my hat. He gives it to me, and then, you know, I'm just like I felt weird. Like, it's a feeling that, I don't know, it's really weird. You know, I give it to him, and he's just like, okay, like, maybe I can bring my other one the next time I come over here. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I saw him at the gym one time, because I guess he goes in the mornings or something like that, but I saw him there. And then he stopped me, and then he was just like, hey, can I get your number? And I'm like, no. He was just like, why? Like, you know, do you have a boyfriend or something? And I'm like, no, I do not. He was just like, then why don't you want to give me your phone number? And I'm like, because I don't want to. He was like, why? Because? And I'm like, because I do not want to. And when I'm telling you, this dude kept like literally begging for the number, like over and over, like nonstop. And my answer was no all the time. But like, I mean, what explanation do you want me to give you? Like, I just do not want to give you my number because I just don't want to talk to you. So I'm like, well, you already have my Instagram, you know, like, it's just there. But he wanted to talk, and I'm like, no, you know, I do not want to talk or anything like that. It's just like, you cannot have my number. But like, this is why I'm saying, like, guys do not know when no means no. And this is like what it is. Well, I mean, it might be different for other girls, but like for me, it's just different. It's just like, if I'm telling you no, then it just means no. Simple as that. So yeah, and then I continued working out and stuff like that. He left. It was whatever. And that's the thing. It's just like, oh, and another thing I want to talk about is just like, okay, if the girl is wearing whatever she wants to wear, you know, like me right now, I'm just wearing this like crop top and like just pants. Just because a girl is wearing a crop top doesn't mean she wants a guy's attention. It doesn't mean that she wants to be like harassed by a guy, or like being like, or wants to be like touched by a guy. That doesn't mean anything like that. I know some guys out there think like that, and that is really wrong, because that's not right. A girl, when she dresses up, she just wants to feel sexy for herself, because she loves her body. It's not because she wants something to happen to her or something like that. No, that's not what it means at all. Like, a girl could be wearing like a skirt, shorts, a dress, or whatever, a bikini. She's not going to want to be harassed in any way, let's just say that, because that's just totally wrong. And I'm saying this because I actually heard, I was looking at a video on YouTube from these girls that were like basically being followed by a guy. Those girls are like YouTubers, obviously, but I feel like that's not right. That's what happened to me and my sister before. And if you guys like have watched my channel since like the beginning, I said a story when me and my sister were getting basically chased by a guy. And I feel like that is not right. Like, you know, I feel like girls nowadays, they cannot go out and feel safe. They cannot go out there by themselves. They have to go either with a guy or like a really big group of friends, so you know that they're able to like defend themselves. Because like guys, especially guys who are like crazy in the head out there, you know, will try to like do something, and I feel like that's not right. And obviously me personally, like, crap, I'm scared to go out by myself. If I'm going out, I'm either going with my sister or I'm going out with a guy friend, because I want to feel safe. And I don't really go out, but if I do, I have to like let someone know, like, hey, can you come with me to the store, or can you go with me or go out or something, you know, because I don't want to be by myself. It's like really scary just to be by yourself out there, and then like you never know what someone's intentions are. So like you really have to like be safe and be careful out there. And if you're one of the guys that are like that, then I would say, you know, just click out on my video, do not watch it, and might as well unfollow me or something like that, because I do not want any type of people like that in my channel. It's not only towards the guys, let's just say that. Like, you could be towards the girls too. There's some creepy women out there too, you know, who are trying to do that to like guys or like even kids. But that is just wrong. I would say, I mean, if you guys have kids, I don't know who's watching me right now, but like, if you're a couple, if you're like a girl, if you're a mom, if you're a dad or something, you know, just be safe and like take care of your kids, and like, you know, watch your surroundings, because you never know. Alright guys, and that was it. So if you want me to like do another video just sitting down like this, or like, you know, talking about something, a topic, let me know in the comments down below what would you like to watch, and I'll make the video. And alright guys, see you until the next time. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you guys actually can relate to something like this. And if you do, then like I would say leave me like a story down below in the comments. Till the next time, bye bye guys.